Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to the second video I am posting tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your company and I'm very intrigued for today's video. Now, when I tell you that this has been the most requested thing for me to talk about for the past while, I mean Facebook group, Discord, my Twitter, my YouTube comments specifically have been flooded with people asking me to talk about what has been going on with Sloan. Now, I had no idea what was going on with Sloan. I still don't have any idea that's going on with Sloan. All I know is that on Instagram I've seen that he's been posting about YouTube possibly silencing him or something like that, and I really didn't know much about it, and I sent him a message and was like, rooting for you and whatever, or at least I hope I sent one. I hope I would send one after seeing that, and if I didn't then I will right after this. But basically, I've seen that there is a video, and so people have been tweeting me this video, and what we're going to do is we're going to watch it together, and we're going to talk, and we're going to see what is going on with Sloan right now. Now, if you do not know, Sloan is actually someone that I have met a couple times, and someone that I actually very much so enjoy spending time with, and you know, we've done a couple things together, we've seen each other a couple times, and I think that Sloan's very fun to be around, and has always been very nice to me, and we've had some really nice conversations. I remember one of the last times I was in LA, all I remember is being out on a bench at like nighttime, where we were just talking and catching up before I met his friend group, and they were all really nice and really welcoming to me, and so I have a lot of respect for Sloan, and I really like Sloan, so maybe I'll be a little bit biased in this video, I don't know, but yeah. Shout out to Sloan. And yeah, so a lot of people were sending me this video, which is called YouTube Silenced Me, and obviously that is quite a big title, so I was very intrigued to kind of see what was going to be happening. Oh, before we get into today's video, I am doing a giveaway. 5 people are going to be getting $100 each. At the end of the month, I'm going to be announcing it on PayPal, Venmo, whatever you choose. All you have to do is go over to Twitch and follow me. I'm going to be a streamer now, where I'm streaming all the time over on Twitch. All you have to do is click the pinned comment, go over and follow me. It'll be easy to create an account if you do not have one. The username is TheAdamMcIntyre. I get a list of everyone who follows me. At the end of the month, I'm going to show myself just scrolling through, stopping, scrolling through, stopping, scrolling through, stopping. And 5 of those people are going to be getting $100 each to kind of say thank you for supporting me. I'm going to be on both platforms, but I am also going to be there now. And I'm very excited for it. And also we have a Muckers Discord, which is like a big group chat where you can go and join. We have like 800 members over there already, which is really exciting. But anyway, let's get on with this video. So I always watch YouTube videos in 1.25 speed. So if you watch videos at that speed, I would slow it down so we don't have Sloan speaking exceptionally fast right now. But anyway, this is on Sloan's channel. I will link his video down below. Gonna watch this for fair use commentary purposes, but Sloan's a friend, we know that. Anyway, yeah, I'm really intrigued to see what's going on here.
YouTube has overstepped their boundaries. They have silenced me and—
Oh shit. We'd like to inform you that due to repeated or severe violations of our community guidelines, your account has been suspended. After review, we have determined that the activity in your account violated our community guidelines, which state that sexually explicit content is not acceptable on our site. Please be aware that you're now prohibited from accessing, possessing, or creating any other YouTube accounts. What? They like fully suspended his account? Oh mama. Sexually explicit content. I know that Sloan covers deeper topics than most people do, but I mean, he's highlighting some really important issues. I don't know necessarily what this topic is, I'm sure we'll find out, but like, this is a harsh email about your account termination.
And to many other creators. Like the rest of the media, there is a theme where truth tellers are shut up. And now I'm one of them. So let's get into it.
I like this shirt. Little Spotify shirt. Cute.
So I want to talk to you guys about why I disappeared for a week, because it wasn't my—
This is the difference between Sloan and any other fucking creator. Sloan's like, I've been gone for a week, and I know that everyone's been asking. Most of us on YouTube go for like a month and we come back and we're like, we're back, and people are like, you left?
My choice.
I love this work
ethic.
ethic.
I've heard already that I got a strike on my channel, which is pretty much the worst thing that can happen to your channel. Once you get 3, you are deleted. And it happened because of this video about Demi Moore, which I'll explain in a little bit. But I received this strike on February. February 7th, 2023, and I tried super hard to fight against this, but ultimately I lost. There are major issues with censorship in our world. There's so much censorship. We don't even realize how bad it really is. And I do feel like I am a victim of this censorship abuse that's happening across social media to so many different people. It's not just me. There are so many voices out there who are silenced every day, and then we just don't even hear about them again because social media.
I have no idea who all three of those people were. I think the second one's Speed.
And has full control here. And I do believe there needs to be some type of like legal presence in the social media world because some people are employed through this, and I believe that there could be like wrongful termination if my channel was ultimately deleted. So the video I made was about Demi Moore.
Is that not Courtney Cox? Oh, wait, no, that's Mila Kunis. No, that's Courtney Cox. Who the fuck is Demi Moore? Who the fuck is Demi Moore? Who the fuck is that? It's an American actress. Maybe. I don't know you, sorry. Ghost, Striptease, G.I. Jane, A Few Good Men, Disclosure, Charlie's Angels. I haven't seen any of those, love.
And her dating history. This video will never come.
This is Courtney Cox!
In it, there's a clip where she, as a 19-year-old actress, kisses her 15-year-old co-star on the lips on his birthday date. I don't know why they're filming this, but it happens about 3 times in the video. I actually heavily censored these moments. At some point, there's like a censor bar on top of them. So these moments were filtered, but I got in trouble because of this footage, which doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, I understand it's gross to see, Demi Moore as an adult kissing this minor, but the footage is everywhere. If you look up this video, you can see it completely uncensored. I censored it for my...
This is something that really bothers me, and is something that I've actually dealt with as well. Not to this level, but where like videos will get demonetized, and then I'll message YouTube and be like, why did it get demonetized? And they'll say, well, you included this video. And I'll be like, but yeah, here's like a bunch of videos with the same video that aren't demonetized and are actually... There was one time where Jake Paul did a video calling someone out. I think he was calling out Ireland or something, or he was calling out Conor McGregor. And I made a video saying that his video was offensive, calling out Conor McGregor. I showed the video. My video got a strike, got deleted, like striked off YouTube, like the equivalent of this, like the exact same actually. And I messaged YouTube about it, and they said, well, the video violates our terms of service because of the video you showed. And I went, that video is on your trending page right now. So I understand the frustration.
To video coverage of this, but I mean, we've got people like Nicki Swift and a bunch of different fellow YouTubers who have made videos about this.
Showing
they didn't get in trouble for their content. I got in trouble for it, which it's not like I took something that wasn't already on the internet. I'm reacting to a video clip that's already on YouTube. So how does YouTube get me in trouble for this footage that they're ultimately providing me? So the video was about Demi Moore kissing this co-star, how creepy it was, and her dating history, because she's been with, her fair share, but a lot of the times they're like 20 years or more younger than she is, which is fine, but it's like a little bit creepy when you look at the grand scheme of things that she's ultimately like going for much younger men, and in some cases, boys. So I fought this strike so hard, and if you work for YouTube, Google, and you want to befriend me, help me out next time, please email me, because I have a friend who works at YouTube, but he decided he didn't want to help me, which is his choice. If he didn't want to help me, he didn't have to help me. I don't know him like that well.
It's not the shade.
So it would be really nice if I had someone who would vouch for me on YouTube side, because he literally could just do it on his phone and click it off, but he's just what have I given him to give me that? And I offered to pay, but stuff happens. Ultimately, I did appeal.
Mama, not the mess of it all.
This strike twice. In the first attempt, I had mentioned how the video footage is everywhere. It's all over the internet already. I feel
we literally have videos on YouTube calling her a P word.
This is targeted for them to come after mine when I even censored the clips. Then in the second appeal, I spoke to the agency I'm signed to, and they explained to me that we should go with the approach that this is newsworthy, this is documentary purposes, that's why this footage was used. Ultimately, I lost. Even though this is a huge loss for me and horrible for my channel. I mean, my numbers have tanked. I was like, you know what, I don't know if I can do this anymore. But it's a loss for everyone, because censorship is such a problem, and there's issues with child safety in Hollywood. My video is not making any child out here unsafe. But they're telling me that the reason I got the strike was for child safety. If they're really concerned about child safety, then why aren't they over here managing the family YouTube channels who are exploiting their children and overworking them and then spending all of the money they make through those videos? If they really care about child safety, then why aren't they going and addressing those issues? Why are they coming after me in a clip that's like 20 plus years old? Trust me,
I mean, everything he said there is perfectly the truth, which is, it's so frustrating that YouTube would make an argument about child safety when, number one, the clip that he talked about shown, the censored version he's shown, is uncensored on YouTube, number one, and then number two, the argument of having family channels on your platform but then arguing against someone for child protection is almost laughable.
I don't want to any minors. I don't want to put out harmful or dangerous acts involving minors or inflict any emotional distress. I don't want to do any of that. What I was doing was telling a story about a creepy actress who has...
This is literally Courtney Cox.
A history of acting a little bit predatory. But no, YouTube decided to claim that I'm putting children at risk. Like, child safety, seriously, it's not like it's child appeal. And that's kind of what they're addressing it as. If it's truly against the children's safety, then why is there uncensored footage of this video all over your platform, all over other channels? Was this just a moment that they saw and they just seized and was like, okay, it's time to get Sloan? If you guys don't understand how YouTube works, you upload a video onto YouTube and it tells you whether it's monetized or demonetized.
True.
After it's deemed demonetized, which a lot of my content is, you can click human review, and then it goes to a human at Google and they review it and they're like, you know what, this is, you can monetize this, which happens to most of my videos. In this case, I uploaded the same Demi Moore video multiple times, I believe 3 times. And I had one of those video files that was uploaded to YouTube, human reviewed and monetized. The same exact video file that was monetized and completely okay is the same exact video file uploaded a separate time, which got me this strike. I know it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm just trying to say that I uploaded the same video file multiple times. In one instance, I got a strike. In another instance, it said it's completely monetized. So there's not only like an unfair situation going on at YouTube, there's also an inconsistency issue, because why did one of my video files completely get monetized and A-okay to go?
I think this is a conversation that I don't believe that the human verification is a human. Again, from personal experience, what Sloan is saying there about uploading a video, once it gets demonetized, you upload it again and it's monetized, but they're both going through to human verification. It's like, unless there's 2 very different opinionated people on team of YouTube, which is possible, but it happening within the second of each other just goes to show why aren't they all following the same consistent business model, or at least morals. So I get this.
Human reviewed, and then the other one, I didn't even human review. Like, I didn't even submit it for a review. It just got a strike, and then I couldn't upload any videos. And I know YouTube took a good look at this video because they viewed it 14 times. I couldn't have viewed this. They were viewing this because the video is completely removed from the internet and no one can ever see it ever again. Here's another email from YouTube where they explain that I ultimately lost.
Hi, I hope this email finds you well. I received an update from the internal team. We've reviewed the video and determined that it is in violation of the community guidelines. Basically, this goes against our child safety rules.
And they also say that they tried everything they could to try to fix this for me, but they ultimately couldn't. And I just don't think that they really did try hard, because there's no physical anything in that video that should have got me in trouble. It was also really annoying when I asked them, when can I go and post again? Because it's not very clear in YouTube's system. When can the exact time can I go and post again? And they just couldn't give me that answer. So I was really frustrated. Yeah, it's 1 week. But 1 week from what exact time? I wanted to know the minute I could get back to YouTube. And when I did come back to YouTube, I was literally in the club and posted, and I was just so excited to finally be back. So make sure you comment below if you guys have any other video ideas for me. But I do want to quickly talk about my logo, because they're...
Okay, I'm gonna give my opinion on this. So, I completely sympathize with Sloan, and I completely understand where he's coming from, and I mean, I would like to class him as a friend, so I feel that that makes me a little bit biased. But I also think the issues that he was calling out, are very valid. I also want to just point out that what he's dealt with, a lot of us have dealt with on different levels. I mean, I can talk about the fact that I have gotten a strike on YouTube for content that I deemed didn't really deserve a strike, and I mean, I ended up losing that battle as well, so I've actually literally been through what Sloan has been through, and it's a very frustrating thing. But my attitude whenever that happened was, this is frustrating, this is annoying, at any stage YouTube can kick me off their platform. At any stage YouTube can kick Sloan off. They can kick any of us off. Like, this is a free platform, but YouTube are a company, they're a business, and ultimately we are creators that post on YouTube, but YouTube are a company. At the end of the day, they are a company, and they can choose what they want on their platform, and unfortunately sometimes that really gloss over all of us. And so I completely sympathize with Sloan, and I think that the videos that he make, you know, can be really important, and a lot of them are calling stuff out that really needs to be called out, and really creepy people and really serious situations, and a lot of stuff that people don't want to cover, and I always really respected that about his content. And his work ethic is unlike any other. I can say whenever, I mean, I was at a brunch with him once, and I mean, he's a very business-oriented person, and I always really respected that about him, and I always really respected his work drive, his work ethic. He's really a motivating, creative person to be around. And I guess it's just, I also understand why YouTube does this. Like, YouTube like being advertiser friendly. They like having, you know, ads from as many companies as possible, and the content that, I mean, all of us really create can be deemed as offensive, even down to family channels, even down to vlogging and stuff like that. Like, if we swear or you're really just at the mercy of a company. And I mean, YouTube doesn't care about any of us. I respect that as well. Like, I just think it's a tricky one. I sympathize with Sloan, but I also understand that this happens. This has happened to me. It's annoying, it's frustrating, but at the end of the day, like, this is like we all upload as much as we can, and YouTube can take down as much as they want. It's their company, it's their platform. That is censorship, but it's their company, it's their platform, so they can do what they want. The same way TikTok flags most content, Twitter can deactivate accounts, or Instagram deactivates, you know, accounts of people that have OF attached. It's unfortunately the way a lot of these social medias run. So I sympathize completely with Sloan. This is so frustrating, and I also understand why YouTube do it, because YouTube care about YouTube. YouTube want to be squeaky clean. YouTube, like, so I do see that, you know, the reasons that YouTube would not want the kind of content that Sloan makes on YouTube. But I also understand why Sloan makes the kind of content that he does. And I enjoy watching the type of content that Sloan does, because it makes him stand out, and it's different, and it's important. So that's my take on this. I want to know yours. We can talk about it down below. For those who've been asking for this video, borderline begging, here it is. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.